welcome for this new weekly community show where we speak about all the news related to Embers Adrift. Thank you very much for joining me live, and thank you to all of you that are liking our video on YouTube or leaving a comment. If you have any requests and any question, feel free to leave them in the comments below so I can make a new episode with those requests in mind or those questions in mind. Those videos are also heavily edited to keep the most interesting part of the discussion and remove all of the blah blah in between. And I try, as it has been requested, to include more gameplay. So if you have any other requests, feel free to do it. Or if you want to see the whole integral show, you will find a link on my Twitch TV channel where there is the VOD, which is not touched. So you will have the full length of everything that happened if it interests you. Thank you very much. So today we will be speaking about the new patch note, everything news, and we do have plenty of new features to speak about. Then there's a little discussion that I would like to have with you related to the crafting and adventuring side of things. So let's get started. As a reminder, if you want the full read of the patch note, you can of course check it out on our website, on our forum, where you will find the post, or you can watch the video created by Alice Blue. She's creating those videos every week right after the patch notes are released, so you can have them right in time, and she's reading with her very lovely voice everything with her commentary. So if you want to check that out, check her on YouTube or on Twitch TV. So what is new? This week update is a big one. We're bringing you revamped player stat, guild, and a overhauled chat window and dynamic music track. Guild and the new chat windows are very much incomplete with glaring omission and undoubtedly many bugs to be found, so please pardon our dust. We're moving closer to the wipe, but I still don't have an exact date. The most likely scenario is within the next week or two. So do not worry for the wipe, continue to test the game. You have boost potion sold in News Haven. You can take them on if you want to try a new specialization or explore the latest zone. So you don't have to worry too much. You can still have fun and still give your feedback for all the new features. We really need it. So please come and join us, even if there's a wipe in 2 weeks. Let's go. Let's do this. So we do have a lot of bugs, fix and improvement. I invite you, of course, to check them out all separately if you want to know more about that. But I still would like to say something related to that. Where was it? Something important. Where it is? Yes, there it is. Bears, boars, wolf, does, and stag, and also raccoon now swim. I'm not sure if I'm happy about that change. I'm really curious to hear about your opinion about this. It is hard enough to run away from animals when they run after you and they hamstring you and slow you down, and you're seeing your life escaping you. But you still try to run, and you see this salvaging water in front of you. You're like, oh, I'm going to cross the river, and then it will be fine. And it is, until today. But now, no more. The wolves and the bear and the raccoon are going to follow you in the water, and if they can't, they will do the wrath of Undawn. And so you will die. So, yeah, it's weird. I know this kind of feature are made so you cannot abuse the game system, but at the same time it make running away from your target when not your targets, when you are the targets of something, it make running away quite difficult, almost impossible. And I don't know if I really like that. I think it's still nice to have the possibility of being able to run away and to escape when you find yourself into trouble, and now it seems like almost impossible, and it's already very difficult. The second point, very important, we are going to discuss about that after the patch notes reading. Gathering and crafting level are now capped at your adventuring level plus 10. So meaning that if you are, let's imagine that you are level 20, that means that you cannot be higher than level 30 in crafting. Okay, so if you are level 1 character, aim just to craft, you can only do 10 level of crafting. After that, you will need to adventure to be able to continue to level up your crafting. So I know why it's done, but I'm not sure I like it. And we can discuss about that afterwards. Rev is saying, I used to use the water to escape trouble, so I'm glad things swim now, so I can use it as a crutch. Yes, but don't you think that it's kind of unfair? It's not like there's water everywhere anyway. You cannot really use it as a crutch, can you? You think it's really that exploitable? Juando is asking, is crafting integral to this game? Yes, but crafting at the moment is being revamped a lot. The reason why we will have a wipe of all of the testing character in 1 or 2 weeks is because of crafting. Crafting has been under several iterations already, and we are going to another iteration very soon, which is in progress. It's work in progress now, and once it's ready, we will have a character wipe to be able to retest the crafting system from scratch and see how it feels after the last week. So Rev is saying, I was exploiting the water things when solo. Okay. Well, I have sometimes escaped through the river, but I didn't feel it was an exploit. I felt like it was just saving my butt. And it felt nice to have a piece of water to be able to do it. So I didn't feel like it was an exploit. I just felt it was, you know, saving my ass. Just as simple as that. Croak like water, yes. I prefer that the regular enemy are not like it's really feel like it's too harmful now. Like, no, you cannot escape. You stumble upon danger, yes, you will be dying. You cannot escape spiders already. It's very difficult to escape the other animals. And it feels very hard, and I don't really understand why. They follow you forever. They hamstring you. If you have 2 hamstring, you're stunned. It's really difficult to go to the guard or to go to anything. So if you're being in trouble, you know you will die. And dying is really annoying. So I'm not sure I like it personally, but you know. I think it's important to still have the possibility of escaping, even if it's a very high level mob and that it's difficult to escape. Okay, fair enough. That some creature you can't. Okay, fine. But here it's really like, no, there's no possibility for you to escape. You will be defeated regardless. You can try, but you will not succeed. It's feel a little bit harsh. No, but still. Well, I will give my I will try the tests this weekend, and I will have a feel. We will be seeing later during the test, and we will see how it feels. But I will give my opinion about it. All right, what else? first pass at the retro map has been implemented. That one is important. We are trying something slightly new with this map. The Fog of War is uncovered simply by traveling to that area. You no longer have to find a specific point of interest to uncover that part of the map. Each individual point of interest will be its own discovery when more get added. But the uncovering will happen more organically as you traverse the land. Please let us know how you feel about this style compared to having to find a specific region or point of interest. I can tell you that the feedback that we had already had on Wednesday test is very positive to this new way of uncovering the Fog of War of the map. So this is going to be good. Another things, adding Ember Monolith to map. This includes New Haven, Middleland, Dryfoot and Red Shore. And now as you have this little highlight when you are in a specific embering, you really can't find your way very easily on the map. Remember that originally we didn't wanted you to have a map at all. So now you have this map, you have the planet to guide you as a compass, and you have the highlight when you are standing next to an embering, and the monolith is added to the map as well. So you will have enough information and enough clue to find your way. Another thing that is important, leather has been given innate flanking bonus to give additional value compared to metal armor. So meaning that the leather armor will have a bonus which is flanking. It's important because flanking is a new stat that just has been added. Let's speak about that. New stuff. Player stat Refactor. So that has been going on for a while, now it is released. Player stat have been revamped on the back end. This greatly simplifies things moving forward, allowing for much quicker iteration time and making it much easier to add, remove, modify existing stat. The most notable changes are the weapon damage has moved from slashing, crushing, piercing. Sorry, Tsunami. To one hand, two hand, and ranged. We also have added a flanky stat, which is a bonus to your weapon and roll positional bonuses. This is currently reflected on weapon tooltips but not roll tooltip. The current list of visible player stats are as follow. So the flanking stat is one stat that gives you an extra bonus when you use the correct positioning depending of your role or depending of your weapon. So that's pretty exciting. I'm very curious to hear your feedback about that. How do you feel? If you feel that it really adds something of importance to the position when you are fighting. So you can find the list of all of the stats. I'm not going to read them aloud, of course. You can read them for yourself. But this is a kind of simplification of all the stats you will find on your character sheet. With this update, come a change to how resist work for both lasting effect, debuff and dots. Debuff will now have their duration reduced based on the resist of the target. This means that a debuff duration will be cut in half if your target resists are 50%. Dots, on the other hand, will simply have their per tick value reduced by the target resist. As an example, if your dot normally hits for 10 damage per tick and your target has a 50% resist, then each tick will only hit for 5 damage per tick. This logic applies to both NPCs and player, so get your resist up. Note that we are still working through migrating the data for this change. This means that items may be off or have incorrect stats. And this is especially true for crafted item. Crafting data still needs some fixing. You may also notice on some tooltips a count in red for specific stat. This is a debug data put there so that we don't miss anything in the cleanup process and can safely be ignored for now. See the red text in the screenshot below. So yeah, you don't pay attention to that. Lul tech for a new type of CC has been added, the Lul. This essentially negated the target's ability to acquire new target via their normal sensor. NPCs that are lulled can still acquire target via damage. No ability currently utilizes this tech, but now that it exists, it should be integrated into the game soon. Voila! So that's all for the new statistic, resist, damage, etc. Now let's speak about a social feature, the guild system. So until now you could not create a guild in Embers Adrift. Of course, it was always has been a plan, always something that we wanted to introduce. So we had been working pretty hard on this, or actually Seth has been working pretty hard on this, and now it's ready. So check out if there is any bug, report them. It is a new system put in place, so some things might not working as you want, but that's why we're testing them, right? So guilds are coming in hot this week. Rather than push it back another week, we have opted to just ship it and get testing and feedback underway. With this release, you can create guilds, set up custom ranks with specific permissions, set a message of the day, manage your guild roster, promote, demote, invite, kick members, etc. There's a lot of logic involved in who you can do that in a guild. This is all based on the permission your rank affords, as well as where your rank is sorted in relation to other. Example, you cannot kick someone of the same rank or higher even if you have the kick member permission. So please test all the things. So this is something that I'm going to try this weekend. So if you want to be part of my guild Ikigai, I am recruiting. Yay! Improved chats. So that's also something really good. Due to the guild placing new demands on our chat system, we are also shipping a new chat interface. You may notice that this new interface contains the start of a new feature, tabs. While there is still a way to go to call this feature complete, such as the ability to drag tab off in their own window, a lot of underlying work has been done to make way for a more flexible chat system. You can set custom filter for each tab, toggle timestamp, and set the overall window opacity. This impacts all tabs. The new chat window is currently experiencing some text overlapping issue when text is added. To resolve, either resize the window slightly to force a recalculation or change the font size slightly. We are actively working on a fix for this, and I think that fix has been implemented. Hello, Zootastic! Did the new chat window get fixed yet? So yes, Wednesday it was terrible, right? it was very, very buggy. But that's why we're testing things. So it is buggy, but we're trying them and then we can make them better. So that's the hot fix for the weekend. And Guild Officer OC in Global Chat no longer show as overhead chat. Fixed hail showing in chat twice. Fixed input prevention flag from not being properly cleared in some case. Fixed eating escape after a slash command leaving a slash in the field, which prevented a subsequent activation via that. Fixed weird behavior after closing old tab and opening a new one. Fixed chat lines overlapping or leaving gaps. Fixed filter which don't have associate color using random colors. A new chat message should no longer cause chat to scroll to the bottom if you have intentionally scrolled up. So there was something else that I was wondering if it's updating properly, but we are going to try that later today. Yeah, the thing is that last Wednesday, what I noticed is that the chat were not properly updating. So it was useless basically to make different tab. I wanted a tab for everything, a tab for just the global channel, and a tab for just my group. I like to do things like that when I'm playing MMORPG. So if I just want to focus on my group chat and not be distracted by everything, then I can have that. And same thing with the guild. But it was not updating properly. So I'm wondering if that has been fixed as well. Listen to that, because that's pretty exciting, especially if you are enjoying the music of Embers Adrift. And I do enjoy the music of the game. I think we have a brilliant compositor, and we have some work, some improvement coming in. It has started this week, so we need your feedback about it. Dynamic music track. A few months ago, we asked our composer to start decomposing a handful of tracks for our soundtrack. He started splitting them up into different mood files that could all be played on top of one another. We came up with the following 6 layers for each track: bass, day, night, peace, combat, and point of interest. This week, we're introducing one new dynamic track to New Haven, North and South, Central Vein, Meadowlands, and Red Shore. With those tracks are playing, the music will adapt to the game state and should yield a much more dynamic soundscape. The base layer is always playing, day or night play depending on the game time, peace or combat plays depending if your character is in combat, and point of interest tracks play while you are near an embering. We're very excited to bring this feature to you all and hope to continue migrating our current soundtrack to this more dynamic format. I'm really curious about that because I've been playing on Wednesday and I've not really paid attention to the music so closely. So this is something that I want to really pay attention to now and see how that plays out, because I do believe that the technology they're using in Elder Scrolls Online, and why I've always found Elder Scrolls Online to be one of the best game when it comes to the smoothness of the sound and how the music was playing when you were evolving. In many games, like let's say World of Warcraft, it's more violent. You are in Orgrimmar, it's played the music of Orgrimmar, you're flying above Orgrimmar, yeah, that's great. Poof, you're in Ashenvale, then it changed suddenly, and when you're flying especially, it can change very fast and it's pretty annoying, while Elder Scrolls Online is doing things much more smooth. That being said, you don't fly above Tamriel in Elder Scrolls Online, but still. Alright, now more exciting things. So we have been speaking about the new stats. We have been speaking about the new guild system, the new chat, the music. Now we have the work in progress. So we are being asked very often, when will we have a new creature? And all I'm saying is we are working on it. But now you can see the progress. Look at this glorious tortoise. How it's called? Ridgeback. That's how it's called. The story is not telling the scale of this animal. We don't have a banana for referencing. I'm sorry. So, will they be normal sized? Or will they be very big? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But what I've seen, this little boy in action, with the animation going on, the animation of the tongue is impressive. That's all I will tell you. So that's a new creature coming in. Sword are gonna need resharpening. Yes, indeed. Some adventurers are going to be eaten, and I'm very happy about that because I really like tortoise in a game. I think it's great also to make armors, to make shield especially and stuff like that. That's another creature that's being worked on, so you don't have the texture yet here. It's a little grub. So those animals are larvae of bigger insects. Probably larvae of emberflies. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? And they are currently being animated. I've seen the animation in work. So that's really cool. So we have our two artists that are working on two different creatures that are coming soon with the chameleon boy that you have seen previously. Alright, so crafting still in upgrades, etc, etc. So that you can check out if you want. Like I say, and I repeat it again, you can read the threads on our forum or watch Alice's video on YouTube. The crafting update and the crafting change. So we are changing crafting so it is tied to your adventuring level, meaning that you cannot be a level 1 character in town and only do crafting. You will have at some point, if you want to be a master crafter, you will have to adventure, you will have to get out, you will have to level up your adventure. You can still have 10 level up your adventuring as a crafter or as a gatherer, but you will need to level up your adventuring level. So, and I'm wondering, what is your opinion about that? I think this is something we can discuss about. The change is coming in soon, or no, it's already in. So you might have to test it this weekend already. But what's your opinion? I said coffee, I think it is fair. Do you have a little backup ID for that? As for me, I'm divided. In one way I understand, but in another way I think, why? Like, I didn't mind that some player could just have a character sitting in the city crafting. I don't think it's annoying, personally. Rev is saying, not a fan myself, puts an inorganic limit on things. Frank is saying, what does my adventure have to do with my crafting skills? It's two different fields. Yana is saying, I'm not a fan. And Rolando is saying, is there a sizable number of people who just craft and not adventure? Yes, I do think so. I think there is, at least this is also what I was doing. I was having a harvester. That was my adventurer character, and she was harvesting wood and carcass from animals. So she was a forester and a hunter. And then I had my crafter. For a long time, my crafter just stayed in town. After I get her out, and now she's higher level. But at first, she was just sitting in town crafting. And I was very fine with that. I thought it was pretty, you know, it was okay to do something like that. I'm not really sure why it must be needed to have people adventuring for crafting. I don't understand very much the annoyance that it can have. I said Coffee is saying, my reason is that it will seem odd to be a level 1 character who can craft endgame gear. I think that's probably the reasoning behind it. So it's okay when you're crafting low level things, but it becomes a little bit more annoying when you are crafting endgame. On another hand, why is it annoying? You will have to find the materials, you will have to purchase it, you will have to do something. You cannot just you will need to have at least one character adventuring. So you could have an alt character which is just a crafter and which is not doing any adventuring. It will make sense too. And I'm not really sure. Like, we will have to try it and to see, but I think it will disappoint some people, and I'm not sure if it's really beneficial to put that limitation. Rev is saying, in real life, I'm sure there were blacksmiths who stayed in town and did an adventure. Can become a master tailor by killing mob. You become that by doing the craft. Yes, I agree. So I think that we will have to open a discussion about that and really understand, or at least I would like to have a good explanation about the philosophy behind that. Why is it that so? Because I personally do not find annoying that you have one character sitting in town and be a master crafter. I think that's fair enough. You will need anyway your other character to at least gather the gold so you can purchase the material. You know, let's take it really, you want to just focus on crafting. You will still need to earn your gold, your silver somewhere. And I think that's okay also. Let's imagine you receive the money from your friends to start up your business, and you're just being that guy that stay in city and that pushes stuff and start to make money like that. I think that's okay. If you're doing that, I think it's a fair way of playing the game. And tying crafting and harvesting to adventuring is kind of forcing you into one play style. Yanai saying, I will understand that if it was limit on the account, not character. And Frank is saying, what if you are a loner? So what about the bank space? Let's adventure for more space. Well, yeah, you kind of need at some point to get out and adventure a little bit, or making money in somewhere. So it might be more challenging and more difficult to really focus on just crafting and never adventuring, but it still could be doable if you have if you kind of invest smartly your money and trade with players and become a trader crafter. I think it could be possible, and I think it's absolutely legitimate way of playing the game. And I don't mind that some people will not adventure. I don't think it's a problem personally, but that's just me. Rav is saying, I would rather there be more crafting category so one account with 3 characters can do it all. Yeah, I that might be tied to it as well. But at the same time, I think it's some people want to do it all. Some people want to do that, so I don't know why we're refusing them that possibility. So Zotastic FC, an interesting comment earlier. Just being a crafter in Ember is not realistic at this time, too little to do. Yeah, but at the same time, if some people want just crafting, why removing them this possibility? If they like it and if they enjoy it, maybe they are satisfied with that level of crafting detail and don't need more than that, and maybe they're just fine with it. But then by tying up the crafting with the adventuring system, you're removing them the possibility of being happy with just doing crafting. And I'm not really sure if there's any benefits to do that. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. And I'm not really sure. I don't really have a very strong stance. It's more I'm questioning myself. Zootastic is saying, well, they can't craft without material, thus they have to adventure unless they buy it to people. And that's where I'm saying, maybe I'm not sure if it will work. Zootastic, it's that you have someone that is actually purchasing things or selling things, making a little bit of money, then starting to purchase some stuff to craft it, and just play trader and crafter. And I'm wondering if it's a playstyle I never play. So I never play like that. But I know some people like that. And I'm wondering why removing the opportunity for the people that enjoy to do that. And now they cannot do it. It's not up to me to judge if it's boring or not. Maybe they find it fun. I don't, but that's not the question. Maybe those people find it fun, but here we are certain they cannot do it. But why? Why removing that possibility? That's the things where I'm not really sure that I understand the benefits of cutting that possibility to the few people that might enjoy it. Well, for now. But hopefully that will be changing. Or the people that are specialists in gathering, they just gather stuff. Yeah, I agree with you that it might not be convenient, but I'm more a little bit wondering why removing the possibility of letting people that want to do it if they want. Even if it's not convenient, even if it's difficult, you know, they have the freedom to choose what they want to do. If they enjoy to do that, why not? So I don't know. Storage is the key area crafter will be interested in. That's true too. They need the gold. They need the silver to unlock all of the slots. No, what I am in favor of is to have a crafting storage. I'm serious about that. A big, vast, gigantic crafting storage. I know it's not old school, but that's what I like. Because inventory in video game is my nightmare. And I hate it. I hate to be restricted. And when Elder Scrolls Online came up with the crafting bag, I was like, oh, it's the sole reason why I'm a live subscriber to Elder Scrolls Online. So I have the comfort of the craft bag. And so this is something that I really would love. Maybe not to the point of Elder Scrolls Online, but at least you have your storage and then you have your crafting storage. That would be really good, where you can drop more things into it. Yana is saying that's one thing I liked about Revelation Online. You can modify your character appearance for free the first 24 hours after creating it. Okay, but what about Embers Adrift solution? What about the Embers Adrift solution where... I'm sorry, I have to go back to the character selection. So here it is. We are in the character selection. And in Embers Adrift, you can change your appearance for free all the time as much as you want. Do I want her a little bit taller this time? Or do I want to have some hair on the side and on the top this time? Like that? No, we're not doing that. We don't want to change. She was good how she was before. Yep. So, I like that. With Embers Adrift, you can change your character whenever you want, And this for absolutely zero money, zero gold in game. It's entirely free and you do it as much as you want. I even think that you can change the gender of your character. No coin needed, no. And it is the night, because every time I'm streaming Embers Adrift, it's the night. Maybe there's something related to the schedule of the time. So what time it is? It is 2 a.m. Okay, the day is going to rise soon enough. So it's okay, guys. We're not stuck with the night for too long. Even to the night, it's really beautiful. That's where we left our character the last time we played. Yeah, nice saying, most MMORPG those days do not allow you to change the appearance for free, and sometimes you cannot change it even for in-game currency and need to pay real-life money. I know, that's because of the monetization of game nowadays, which is something that we don't want in Embers Adrift. We really don't want this type of monetization. It is, we can say, a disadvantageous business decision, but we find ethically to be better. So here it's the map, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to find we're going to try to find the Ember Monolith, so I can circulate through the map, because I would like to... We're going to test the new music, and the music is not in Dryfoot. So we need to go back to Middleland. And for that it would be nice to find the Ember Monolith. So we're going to have to reveal a little bit this map and circulate. So I know that there is... because the mobs are a little bit dangerous over here. I'm going to take this road. There's a road on top of the mountain somewhere. Yeah, I think it's here. And that will be at least one Ember ring. If you have any question about the game or you want to see specific things in the game, feel free to ask me. Hopefully this toad is not going to aggro me, because that's going to be annoying. It's a 2 chevron yellow frog. Oh yes, it aggro me. Oh, here we have a 1 chevron. Now, there's plenty of creature in Dryfoot now. You just don't see them very fast. Just flit on gun mode. No. That's cheating. I'm not showing you the game then. Yeah, nice saying, I do not think cash up is a sustainable business model for smaller games. More studio will end up spending too much time on making cash up item over creating more content. Yeah, absolutely. That you are right. So for a small studio, it's not only an ethical choice, but it's kind of a need. It's true, because we cannot spare the artist. So we could have just one artist if we really want it. If we really want it. We could make one artist to create the cash up items. Or pay one artist per commission. But that's not what we want to do anyway. Because we want the guys to earn the look of their character in-game. And that what you're showing up on your armor is kind of relevant of what you have done in the game. Alright, so we do have a new Ember ring. You can see that it's highlighted, so that's good. And here I have a shop. Do I have anything to sell? Not really. Alright. I could craft stuff if I wanted. Can I take a shortcut? Let's see if I can take a shortcut. It doesn't seem like I can take a shortcut. Ah. I will have to go down again by the roads. Cannot cheat, cannot take the shortcuts. Oh. But right now, Sigvaldeson, I am not doing anything very difficult. So it's okay. I think I'm not risking too much at this point. As the toad are on the road anyway, I'm going to take a little side pass here, close to the edge of the cliff. Rev is saying, Ashes of Creation isn't small, but from what I understand, the monthly cosmetic are just skin they are going to use on NPC in the game, so as they are double dipping to get 2 use out of the cosmetic. Yes, absolutely. But they have a huge team and a lot of funds. What they are doing, I'm very admirative of their work. Really, I'm even a little bit jealous, to be fair. Because they are doing a really fantastic job. They will bring the variety that we cannot bring to our game because of our lack of resource and manpower. But they will not have that problem, so it will be a very rich game immediately. And that's on that regard that I'm a little bit jealous of Ashes of Creation. Well, or envious will be the more correct term. In a positive way, you know, it's not like I have grief against Ashes of Creation, quite the contrary. I'm very excited about that game. Yana is saying from subscription, in my opinion, that is the way more regular income can rely on cash shop. If you create cash shop item that people do not like and nobody buy it, you get no money. This is very true, but it's also shown that video game earn much more money with a cash shop than with subscription only. Because with subscription only, you will get everyone is paying €12 per month. Which I think from the consumer side is better because everyone is equal. But from the business point of view, you have in some game, I'm not speaking about a small game like Embers Adrift, but let's say Elder Scrolls Online, for example. I can promise you the number of people that are spending €200 per month instead of just €12 per month. There's plenty. I need the new home. I need my consumable. I need this token. I need that. It's insane. That's why you also have services that are created to kind of push the players to need the... You know, like you make leveling very boring or very tedious, so you will want to have the XP portion. Well, some game I'm doing that. I'm not saying Elder Scrolls Online is doing it. To considering certain type of content, how hard they are to acquire in game and how much time you're saving by just getting it from the shop. You know. But anyway, that's the tactic. And the cash shop business model is much better from a business point of view, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to take this Ember ring as well, because we're just next to it. So here we're in the zone dry foods, and we don't need the torch anymore, and the sun just rise up, passing the valley in a beautiful and gorgeous pink light. Look at this beauty. We still have the planet in the sky, Jupiter, watching over us. And for those that spending 200, there's some spending 2000. That was not a place where you will have an Ember ring. No. Oh, shit. Oh, well, that's done. Yeah, rip. Oh, no. It was not a friendly camp at all. No. Okay. Well, we're back here. Damn it. I'm back so... I'm such behind. Oh, no. I'm taking a shortcut. Yeah. Taking a shortcut here. There we go. But to do a lot of riding back. And I'm not even my healer. I was like, oh, it's okay, I'm going to heal myself, but I can't. What I can do too is to eat this fire smoked coarse lean meat and to take this small crafted health potion. Zutastic is saying, I've met too many people that spend too much money on gaming. It's their addiction. Yeah, I know. We have been discussing that the other day with Diablo Immortal and the horrible loot crate they have, and that streamer that spent for cents, $10,000. Yeah, apparently so. Sigvald's son. Diablo Immortal takes pay to win to the divine level. Beautifully said. Nicely worded. Met one guy that had spent over 500,000. He owned a car dealership. He would get his employee to play his character at time. Yeah, that's when you go a little bit too far. I know I've been pretty addicted to World of Warcraft back in the days, but thankfully not to that point. And yes, and so this is the reason why we have decided to go with a non-cash shop in Embers Adrift and subscription only. I know that it's going to be a turn off for some people, like you were saying, Yana, for yourself. It might, you know, be that the thing where you cannot justify... Wait, because there's some wolf praying. You cannot justify the subscription if you don't play enough. And that's very fair. But at the same time, it seemed to us the most fair, the most ethical way of doing the things, the business model we were the most agreeing upon. You ended playing World of Warcraft for free at the end? How you were doing that? Never going up to level 20? Like you were just playing the free version? Sigvaldison is saying, I've spent money on game including Final Fantasy XIV, but now it's just normally some cosmetic. I just quit game like Lost Ark that are pay to win. Yeah, I like to, you know, have some cosmetics as well sometimes. Oh no, he's camping me. Look at that bastard, waiting for me to see if I'm going to recuperate my bag. And it's a little red guy, so I have no hope. Two Chevron guy. No hope to... to get my bag. Well, I can try to see if I can fool him. No. Shit! I just want my bag. Thank you. Oops. No combat. Let's go. Let's run. Let's run. Rush, 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 rush. Okay, okay, okay. It seems that I'm it's fine, guys. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So what I'm trying to do is to... Oh, no, that's okay. It's not an aggressive one. Well, yes, I bravely run away. A little bit further down there, I don't know. Everything look alike in this desert. Ugh. Can you climb the mountain? You can, well, not that one, but you can go quite far into the mountains on the side. That being said, the map was too big, so we had to reduce it, and some passage has been blocked. I really have no idea where the Ember Monolith is. We have to do the whole map. It's easier to find the one in Middleland. Well, I don't know if it's easier. But yeah, because you organically pass in front of it more easily. And I have the feeling that it was in a big valley like that. And at the same time, I don't have the feeling that it was in a big valley like that there. So... I'm a bit... and we have been passing through this place and there was no ember pillar here. And running take a while, right? You cannot really run very fast. I just remember that you had embering very close by the ember pillar. Yes, I've been to 3 different ones. I have the feeling that it's over there, but maybe I'm wrong. And in here, I'm probably here. I'm going to take a embering if there's any here in this direction, along this road, so I can reveal that part of the map. Just below the castle. The landscape feels dusty. It's well made. Lost in dry woods. Ankit, hi, how are you doing? So if you're tired of seeing me running around in dry foot, you tell me, Elloa, do something different. We don't have weather effect yet, but we want to have them. So will we have that in particular? I don't know, but that will be... Ah! Yes! It was here finally! Oh yeah, look at this! Awesome! Awesome! Nice! Nice, nice. And this ended and so... Oh, that one will see me. Nope, 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 nope. I'm going to run as much as I need to run. But here we have the Ember Pillar. Ember Pillar! Yes! There we go. We can go to other place, but I want to take... There's a Ember Ring over here. So I'm going to grab it. So finally it was in this area of the map, okay? I could have taken a much faster travel and doing all the turn I've taken. Oh, well, well, well. I was right to go. This is funny because my guts were telling me go in that direction. My mind was telling me no, 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 no. But yeah, there we go. Always listen to your gut, never to your mind. There. Where's the Ember Ring? There's an Ember Ring somewhere here. I've seen it, I remember. But I saw it in the dark. Or maybe did they change the place of the Ember Pillar? Maybe that's what happened. The Ember Pillar has been pushed away in a different place. Which is why I didn't find it immediately. Because in my memory there is an Ember Ring close by. Maybe on that other side. Yes, probably on the other side. Okay, I knew it was in the mountain, but it was the other mountain, not those one. Alright. Now I start a nice sense of direction in this zone. You got whacked by the ants, Rev? Yeah, there had been... You had bats. For the retro one. Yeah, you had a lot of bad creature. Hello, the gamer robo. Yes, and kids, the game is in beta. You can already test it. The beta is opening... Well, the server open in 1 hour and 10 minutes. From now, I'm right now with the character level 17 in the zone dry foot. Dry foot. And so I am in this Ember Ring, and that's where the Ember Monolith is. Alright. So we're really nicely progressing with our development. Right now, this week, we have the new guild system. I can create guilds. We have a new chat. I still need to try the chat box, but I will probably try that later because here I'm alone on the server right now, so it's a little bit pointless. But I'm glad I found what I wanted to find today, so we're good. I got the Ember Monoliths of Dryfoot, and now we can go back to Meadowland because Dryfoot is too hard for me. All right. Right. Let's go to the shore to get the last Ember Ring. Well, actually, let's complete everyone's map. We are in the beautiful forest. Look at this. So cool. Nice forest with giant sequoia tree. Ah. Yeah, I think we are in the right direction. Not 100% sure. Want to kill? We kill those. Yeah, well. Now we have to. Sorry. Okay, let's kill the healer first. Alright, for now I do have... Shit. No, it's okay. I do have my non-group build. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. So we have a big pack of Toss Exile, but we're losing them. So that's good. There you go. Oh, they're still behind us. They're following us far, huh? Alright. I think we have lost most of them. Yeah, right. Should be good now. Norveer, don't move. Don't move, I cannot heal you. Okay, I'm going to save my stamina for the heals. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's nice. Someone needs level 20 gloves. 5 on 5. Oh, I like Alice's boots. Your boots looking great. Well, I imagine it's the same than mine. But as I put some plate on it immediately, it looks really nice. Thank you for the beaties. Alright. I do have a little thing for you. Alice. Equestrian, it's not much, but... There it is, and everything else what I have, that's for Berserker, so that's for me. Didn't I had something special? Ah, Warlord, yeah, okay. So now we can go back and so Laszlo, whenever you want, huh, you tell me, and then I bring you. Ah, nice shields. Have you put intensely the makeup of your character to fit the shield? Let's clean up that side maybe first. Yeah, and then I'm going to swap a spell or two. I'm going to change that one and maybe take this instead. It will work better if I'm in combat, of course. There we are. Nice. That's quite easy. Yeah, absolutely. You're very welcome to join us. Good, we're doing great. I think that's the music which is decomposed. Maybe I want that. Do I want that? $25, 3d7. 47. Well, it doesn't. Nah. Plus 5. Nah. Well, I've been hesitating so long that instead of greedy. That's typically me. Do I want this? Do I don't want this? Making decision fast is not my forte. So this is the new track, I think, that is dynamic. So it will change depending if we're in combat or not. Yeah, now the music calmed down because we're not in combat anymore. This is cool. And it is here that we are finishing this Embers Adrift weekly community show. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any requests, anything that you would like to see, any question that you are wondering about the game, please leave a comment below and I will do my very best to answer you in next episode. You take care of yourself, take care of your loved one. Remember that you can follow us on our social media. And if you want to see the integral version of this show, you can check out the VOD on my Twitch TV channel. I'm live every Friday at 4 p.m. Central Europe time or 8 a.m. CDT. No, 9 a.m. CDT. Yes, 9 a.m. Sorry. And I will see you next time. Take care of yourself. Bye.